What's up, y'all? Good morning, good evening, good night, whatever time you are watching this. It is early morning for me. It is 6:35, not too early, but the sun is just now coming up, and today we're targeting some giant summertime bass. I mean, we're fishing a pond that's got some monsters in it. I figured I had earned the right to come back to my favorite little honey hole pond in Fort Worth after doing some kayak fishing. I don't think I've been out here for a few weeks, so I love to just check back in every now and then, see what's going on here, and I love this pond. So we're gonna get out, we're gonna throw some top water for gigantic bass first thing, and then we might have to switch over to soft plastics and stuff. You know how it goes if you've been summer bass fishing. You got a little top water window, and then after that, probably a wacky rig, a drop shot, something like that. You gotta figure out how you're gonna catch these fish. So let's grab our gear and get out there, start catching some fish, y'all. Y'all, we need rain. Look how low the water's gotten. I mean, that's like 3 feet out from the bank, not depth. The ground is like cracking all over the place up there. Normally can't see all these rocks that are over here. Wow. All right, we are starting with one of my new favorite lures, throwing the BFS combo, and I've got this micro topwater popper. It's about to go down with this thing. This little lure is the perfect size of like the small shad and bait fish that the bass are feeding on these ponds. So I just know it's gonna get eaten. Hopefully all the bass are doing all right. There are fountains in this pond. They're not on right now, but the fountains help a lot with low oxygen in the summer. Some fish activity right there. Might just go ahead and boom the popper in there. Could be a little bass. Dadgummit. I literally had like one thing I wasn't supposed to hit. Stupid. Oh my gosh, thank goodness. Let's see if I frayed my line or anything. Feels okay. Alright, I think I got time on something else. Okay, we're switching over to the Great Lakes Finesse Sneaky Underspin. This thing is a fish catcher, so hopefully it'll catch the fish today. These ponds can be really tough, but if you get a bite out here, it could be a really nice fish. I'm not too surprised that I haven't had a bite yet, but I don't know. I feel like maybe a nibble. It's not too surprising that I haven't gotten a bite yet. I would have loved to have one by now. I'm starting to think that this pond just fishes really tough in the summer. I think that it gets a ton of pressure from kids that are out of school, and just something with like the structure of it and just the DNA of this pond. It's not a great summertime pond, so we'll keep fishing it a little bit more, but we might just do some pond hopping today. You got to fish this stretch along the reeds, of course. There's a million ducks here. I don't know what that's about. All right, let's head over the hill and fish some stuff we normally don't fish that often. All right, I'm at the second pond now, and I don't think I've ever caught a fish here at all, but a lot of people swear by this pond, so I'm gonna give it a try. Just start casting around with the sneaky spin. Hopefully I can get a bite. But this area, there's like a chain of ponds, so I think I'm just gonna keep going down the banks, hit new ponds, see what's up, and then we'll walk our way back here whenever we feel like it. Looks like we got a little bit more depth right here. Well, I'm not gonna be able to fish this corner. This was the best looking corner from a distance, but now that I see it's covered in slop, I don't have anything that I can fish through that at all. It's so shallow, so grassy. I think this pond is just a bust, and we should probably keep moving on to the next one. All right, this is another pond that I just do not fish, but all of these ponds definitely have fish in them. So this one's got any depth to it, which it kind of looks like it does. Oh, hey, how you doing? I don't know, maybe we can catch some fish. All right, how about a crawfish colored micro crankbait? Knock it up against these rocks. Might be the ticket. That red color and that yellow, that might stand out a little bit more too. You never know. Oh my gosh, I got a fish. First throw. Green Sunny. That's another thing though. Whoop. Switch up the lure a little bit. You might catch some different species, keep you entertained while the bass are not cooperating. Pretty little green sunfish. That little guy right there got me a fish. Here's the thing, y'all. I love bass fishing, but I'm really just a fisherman. I want to catch something. I want to feel a fight. I want to, you know, get a bite. So we'll throw this around. If we can tear up some panfish, cool. If we catch some bass, cool. But I just want to catch something. Maybe I'll just make the same cast. Oh, except for I botched it. There's fish. That feels better than a green sunfish though. Oh, what is that? Bass. Let's go. Got a bass on the micro crank. I think this lure is gonna save the day, y'all. A little bass, fun fight. I take that. Y'all, the fishing has turned on since I switched to the crank. All right, this lure is a micro banger from Guggen Squad, and it's in their Sriracha Crawl color. It's just a micro square bill. It says it dives 1 to 3 feet. I'd say that's pretty accurate. I guess we'll get back in that spot. They might have just needed something a little bit smaller. I don't know, or maybe the spot's good. That's the thing, you never know. Could be a lot going on. There's a fish. Probably a sunfish of some type. Yep. Green sunfish, they can't stay off of it. Check out that little guy right there. Look at the size resemblance right here. That crankbait to that baby bluegill. That's why this crankbait is gonna catch some fish for us. All right, there's like this super cool little like canal behind me. It's just a strip loaded with rocks and just like rock shelves. We're gonna throw the crankbait. We're gonna catch some fish here, I know it. All right, I gotta come down here and show you all this. It's just so interesting. And a lot of people don't know catfish do this, but this is catfish spawn. Baby catfish, they get in schools like this, make a big black cloud of fish. Crazy. So interesting. Oh my gosh, there's a steak knife right there in the water. Interesting. But I'll start making some casts here. We ought to catch some fish. Oh, come on. Was that a little bass? Yep. Tiny but mighty. I don't expect anything big to be like living in this little canal here, but this lure, this crankbait is saving the day right now, y'all. Baby bass. Woo, woo, woo. There he goes. Oops. A lot of fun. Summertime is basically like me figuring out ways to make it through the summer till it cools off and the fish start biting really good again. In the fall, they'll start hitting lipless crankbaits in the ponds. But until then, it's tough. It's so hot. We're in our stretch of, you know, 105-degree weather every day. You just gotta kind of hope the fish can make it through that as well. Good looking pond, honestly. Oh, can't tell what kind of depth we've got here, but surely we can run a crankbait that only dives 1 to 3 feet. We've got rocks along the bank. Looks pretty good. Golly, I just can't throw worth a dang. Ooh, there's bass. Good eat. Not a bad fish. Not hooked super well. Look at that. Look at that largie. That is not a bad one at all. I mean, he's a pound, but that's a fun fight on the BFS. Ate the little crank. Boom. Largemouth bass, y'all. Gotta love those green ones. Throw them back in the water. All this on the micro crank. This lure has saved the day. No telling if I would have kept throwing that tiny underspin if I would have caught anything. But this crankbait, they're smoking it. I'm having fun. We're having fun now. I'm glad I came out here and fished these new ponds, but I'm ready to head back to the first pond. Maybe throw a wacky rig and that crankbait around a little bit, see if we can catch some hogs, y'all. So we're gonna grab our gear and make a long trek back to the original pond to see if we can catch a nice one before we head out today. Whew. Back at the main ponds. I'll throw the crankbait around a little bit. I don't know why it's backlashing when I'm throwing with the wind. All right, let's go, worm. You're the finisher. 9 o'clock. Been out here for a few hours now. I hope y'all enjoyed this pond hopping video. That crankbait, it literally saved the day. I probably would not have caught a single fish if I didn't try out that little crankbait. So try them out, the little finesse cranks. They're a whole lot of fun. Hit the like button if you enjoyed the video, leave a comment, and make sure you subscribe to the channel. We're trying to hit 10,000 subscribers this year. And I want y'all to comment whether you want to see a kayak fishing video, a catfish catch and cook, or a frog fishing video coming up in my next videos. Okay, comment out of those three. I think that those are three that I've been hearing a lot. So comment which one you would want to see me do next. All that being said, y'all, it's tough out here. Stay cool, and I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace.